but not after 5 years of dialysis. But it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do
I
a
had a
tremendous
customer
job
that had been
because
on
your
dialysis.
organs are full of mitochondria, or they should be
After
full and
being
they're
on there
empty,
for
one or
4
the other.
months,
But we
after being
have
on
the
the product
ability, we've
for 4
seen
months, she
people
came out of dialysis. They told her
regenerate
she no longer needed
parts of
to
their internal
be on
organs once
dialysis.
they've
Now
got
understand,
mitochondria.
everybody's body is
And
different,
as
okay?
Dr. Dan just said, we've had great
But this is what
success
she took.
with kidney patients.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you go into dialysis when your kidney function hits 18. We've had people dropped all the way down to 3. We brought them back to 16. We've taken 4 people off of kidney dialysis. Now, that is not happening for everybody. Every person's different, but doggone it, we're seeing people improve substantially because the mitochondria is so important to the operation of the kidney.
Yes,
And listen, a dialysis patient, you don't take it right before you go in for the dialysis. That's going to wash your blood. There goes the mitochondria. What they're doing typically, dialysis patients are on 3 days a week. Typically, it's 4 hours a day. They take it after dialysis, and then they double or triple dose on the day they don't do dialysis. There's a way to take it to supercharge the kidneys, okay?
Yes. And if you want to know why you don't take it before dialysis, because again,
absolutely,
they're
great
going
to have
to
you
wash
with
it
us.
out of
I know
you.
you're doing a lot of great
that's
stuff.
like wasting the product.
In the short time you've been with us, and it's just great to see you doing that and moving forward. Listen, we've got a wireless caller ending in 5136, Hackensack, New Jersey. Give us your name and ask your question. Who's with us?
Yes, hi, my name is Warren. I moved to Florida from New Jersey. I just joined, actually I got the product today.
Awesome.
So I got Rejuvenate, yeah.
Rejuvenate.
Great.
And now my wife, she has hammer toe. Is there any testimonials that it would help the hammer toe?
We have a number of testimonials. I'm not sure about hammer toe. Dan, I need your help on that. I can tell you we've got people with gout and people, well, listen, I've got a picture of a gentleman, Gary Burya, who had this horrible situation with his legs and diabetes. His right foot, his foot is inward. It's like it's not even attached to his leg anymore. And then he shows his foot straightened out at 3 months. Now, I would think if that kind of thing can happen, I would hope something can happen for hammer toe. Dan, I'm turning it to you.
Well, rub it take the Rejuvenate gel, take a teaspoon, stir it into the Rejuvenate gel or shake it up. Some people can get it done by shaking it. And then rub that on the top of your foot and the bottom. Do that 3 times a day because the tendon, is curling, is tightening up and pulling in the toe and causing that hammer toe. And so we got to get everything back in there. And tendons don't have much blood flow, not like a muscle. And so getting the nutrients in there and relaxing things, give it some time. But I think in about 2 or 3 months of doing that on a regular basis, at least twice a day, preferably 3, but at least twice a day, morning where you put your socks on, let it dry a little bit, and then when you go to bed at night, you may see really good results also around the hammer toe. It's your big toe, isn't it? Or is it one of the smaller toes?
The smaller toe, the toe next to the big toe. It actually crosses over to the big toe.
I got you. And so massage that on the big toe, but also the tendons that connect to the big toe, not the big toe, but what we call that one.
Or
the
whatever
middle
toe
toe, I don't know what we
hammer
call
toe.
But, yeah, I mean, I guess it would be the index finger if it was your thumb, if it was your hand. So anyway, rub up the arch on the underside and on the top, and then down towards that toe, and then around that toe. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
So if y'all have hammer toe or know somebody that has hammer toe, make sure you share this information with them so they'll know what to do.
One more quick thing, and caller called earlier. I heard that ivermectin is very good for cancer, and so is fenbenzola. The combination does wonders.
Yeah, they have great research now, and they just fought it when COVID was out. But yes, and I'll tell you a secret. secret on those. Like, I don't know if you have a Tractor Supply around where you're at. We have them here in Oklahoma because we're a big farm state. But you can buy them for like $10 a box, and they go, well, that's for a horse. They're not gonna hurt. You get the yellow box for the ivermectin, and on the thin bows that comes in a white box, but you get it for the smaller animal. And people take that; it's the same results. They give the black box to a horse because, and someone says, when you have $1 million racehorse, you don't. The vets do not give that horse anything that could cause it to get sick, or they would be sued out of sued. So ivermectin is harmless.
No, I agree with what you're saying. I heard. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But we have results like that too, and so the combination is really
you're building your
amazing.
mitochondria up.
But I don't want. Well, let me take that back. I don't want to make a cancer claim, but I do want to say, if you listen to testimonials, you'll hear people say, "Well, I went in to have the cancer cut out, and they did the. I guess they did an MRI or CAT scan right before to make sure they're the spot." And they're going, "What are we doing here? I don't see anything." So cancer is directly related to mitochondrial dysfunction, just like diabetes is, and they say.
And then we both have a cold and flu, so this will also help that, I'm sure.
Yeah, you triple dose on it. When I had COVID, I didn't get COVID during the whole period, and then and then after people quit talking about it, I got it. But I triple dosed on it and got rid of it in 5 days.
How do you triple dose?
Take it 3 times. I heard somebody say,
listen, I want
how
to
you
give
triple
one
dose.
thought,
You take
and
it 3 times a day.
Great questions. It's great to have you
Take
with
the regular
us.
dosage 3 times a day.
I want everyone to understand something. Dr. Bevan has talked about this. XDS, the thing that allows our ingredients to get through the cell walls and do the magic, it has the effect, if you will, of making water wetter. It helps anything you take get used better by the body. The body's better able to use it. That's why we have people coming off of their pharmaceuticals. It's never a light switch. They go see the doctor, and the doctor says, gee, your numbers have come down. See the doctor again in 2 months. The doctor says, you know, I'm going to cut your pharmaceutical strength in half. You don't need as much, until finally they say, you know, you don't need this at all. So my point is, when you're taking,
I used to be on all those medications up there, guys.
Something else.
I'm not on
If
any
you're
of them
going to
now.
use ivermectin and other things,
from building my
understand
mitochondria.
anything else you take is going to be better used by the body because of XDS. So what's that mean? I want everyone to understand how this applies in life. The base of anything and everything you do should be more mito products. Anything else you take is going to do better. If you're buying expensive stuff, you're going to be able to use less of it and achieve the same, use a lot less of it, and achieve more benefit than you ever did because of XDS. So anything else you're taking, make sure here's what it means. It's never a case of, should I use this stuff or this other stuff? You use us and anything else you want to take or use and get a much better performance from the other product. Okay? Nice side benefit of XDS. Judith Stevens. Judith, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question. Hello, Judith.
A 2 question. I have a friend in New York. He's on the respirator. He had blood clot to the brain and stroke. And another thing, people who took the COVID shot, will this help also with the spike protein?
Yes. There's other things. You can ask me Saturday on that. There's other things that you can take also to help with it. Even the ivermectin, the guy was asking, the nicotine patches. We are the stuff that's in the More Mito Restore and the Renew are great at detoxing the cells. They increase what they call mitophagy and autophagy. Now, the person that's on the respirator, you probably can't give him the product directly, but you can mix the Restore
Mix the
into the
Restore,
Rejuvenate
into
gel.
Rejuvenate, and rub
If
it
you
on.
visit them in the hospital, rub it on their soles of their feet and on their shins.
Rub it on their necks, their
It'll get
face.
into the body.
Yeah,
It'll
put it
absorb
in
it.
their scalp, rub it on
You
their
can
feet.
also put it on
Yes.
their forehead and stuff. Massage their forehead with it,
Yeah.
and the temples, and that will help. But I assume
What I showed y'all.
that you can't just put the Restore in their mouth. I don't know. Maybe you can.
No,
but
because he have the tubes up in his mouth.
You can rub the Restore
That's what I
on
figured.
them though.
Does he have a feeding
Yeah.
tube? Do they have it with a feeding tube?
I don't think so. I talked to his wife today. He's in his 80s now. I don't think they have a feeding tube, but they have on the restaurant. They want to take him off of it, and he also on dialysis too while he's there.
Well, we've had good luck with people that are in a coma and different things, elderly that was supposed to die, and people started putting it on their feet, their children on their feet, and the shin also for some reason absorbs well, but also on their forehead and even the back of the neck if you can reach it. And just look at it as you're soothing them, and it's amazing that it gets in like it does. But Emiol
It absorbs
and
through your skin, guys.
Delivery of that Rejuvenate down into it, and you mix the 44 things that are in Restore into that, it helps carry that
Mix
into
some
the
of this
body.
into this.
So if you can't put it in
44
your mouth,
ingredients is now added into
we
all
still
the
get
ingredients
some
in
stuff
the
into it.
Rejuvenate gel.
My doctor don't want me to take the nicotine patch. She says she don't want me to take that.
I understand. The one doctor just goes on and on about how the nicotine patch, where nicotine competes with the same thing that the spike protein does. But I tried it.
This does part of help with the 44 ingredients in it. Will it help our friends who took it?
It
I want
helps
to let them
build your
know. Does it
mitochondria
help?
up. Everything in your body functions because of your mitochondria. You lost all your mitochondria right now, guys. You just died.
The COVID shot.
I think so. There's good reason to believe it should, to detox the spike protein. There's other things, and I'm surprised that ivermectin is supposed to help detox the spike protein. I wouldn't think so, but that's what one doctor is saying. There's other things too that are real helpful in that regard. I haven't smoked since I was 5 years old, or 4, maybe I was 4 years old. So I quit by the time I was 5. But anyway,
Maybe that's a joke.
So I thought, I'd listened to this doctor, and I said, well, I'll see what a nicotine patch feels like. 7 milligrams of patch. It revved me up too much. I couldn't do it. But some people can. And so I
what about
understand.
kids? Can they take this product? Like 5-year-old and 4-year-old?
Oh, yes, very well.
Take
They
My
take
grandkids
less.
have used this as early as it's been a couple of weeks old. Y'all see the testimonials if you go to Health the Left Show with Stephanie on YouTube.
Actually, I weigh more than 200 pounds.
And go to the playlist for kids. You'll see me giving it to my grandkids. This is considered a food, so it's safe for anybody. Okay, this is a food. This is not a medication.
A couple times,
so
twice a day.
Don't you eat food every day? You want to eat this food. Take this food
my grandkids,
to
like
build your
5-year-old
mitochondria
and
up, so
4-year-old.
then your body can fix itself for anything.
If they could take it too.
Yes.
So they really
They can't. But rub it on their forehead. They'll be smarter.
Okay, that is correct.
Yeah, that is a weird phenomenon that
in the back of their neck.
One of the ladies' son.
Amazing things happen with
autistic.
With doing that.
And up there in the years.
Yes.
Bumped his head. They started putting that on his the Rejuvenate gel and stuff on his head. After a few days, he started speaking. I went, huh? Really?
Somebody put it on somebody's forehead that was autistic. They started speaking, and then we had a number of people that had put it on the back of their neck that were autistic, and they started speaking
to rub them down
and doing other things, improvement,
real good, you know?
doing a lot of things they hadn't done before.
That'd be
Going
fine.
from nonverbal to verbal, tying shoes, just doing all sorts of stuff that they hadn't done
A
before.
lot of people benefited. A lot of people have questions still. We did a topic 2 weeks ago on COVID. it's still a big deal, everybody. So
y'all want to hear
pay
those
attention,
from
and
COVID?
as
Go
we
over to
say,
the Health
COVID
Web Show,
supposedly
Stephanie. Go on
cures you from, whatever it
playlist
did.
for
We help you
conference calls,
recover
and you can
from
find
the
them there.
shot. All right, two more people that we're going to call it good. Rick and then Dan Coach are going to back clean up. So Rick Palladino, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Rick is not there?
Rick?
Well, maybe he'll back clean up.
Yes, I wish I had time to wait and give this a try and see if it kills the my cancer and my prostate.
Guys,
but
when you
said
understand
either way,
mitochondria,
It's going to help either way.
that's
But I
right.
wonder how
When you understand
if I
mitochondria,
put it off like a
and
month, 2
that
months
nothing in your
before I
body
had the radiation done.
It's a hard thing for
will
us people.
work without building that mitochondria up. Everything takes that energy, and that energy comes from your mitochondria. Then people will stop saying, oh, well, I hope it'll help this, or I hope it'll help that. People are still trying to do conditions. We don't do conditions, because we know when you build your mitochondria up, your body can fix itself from anything. That's the way God designed our bodies. He designed our bodies to fix itself from anything, but you need to build your mitochondria up. So you can't breathe, your heart can't beat. Nothing can happen in your body without mitochondria. If you lost all your mitochondria right now, you would just drop dead, okay? That's how serious it is.
You could get the hell suit out of it. We can't make that recommendation for you. You have to figure that out on your own. We can just tell you that people that have taken it, some of who claim to do really well with it, really well. Other people that are on chemo said everybody on chemo was just dragging, couldn't even hardly get out of the chair. They go sit for hours letting the drip going into the body. And she said she hadn't had a bowel movement in like days or weeks. And as soon as she took the product, she had bowel movement. She felt good. She said she comes down.
This regulates a lot of people.
What's going on with you, Rose?
It did for me.
Why are you doing so
I took this before this was available to everybody. I took it for allergies.
So
same day I took it, it went in and started to regulate
by the results. But I don't know for sure.
I had an
irregular problem. I don't want to make that kind of claim for this company, because that's putting us in a liable situation.
Yep.
So,
yeah, we're not going to make any claim, because we don't do conditions. We don't heal. We build mitochondria, and your body knows how to heal itself.
Thousand Oaks, California. Dan, how are you doing, buddy? Go ahead.
Thank you, Dale. Thank you, Dr. Dan. Thank you, everyone. Wow. Once again, this is good news. And so I started listening to testimonials, and I was like, oh my gosh, again. I've been on the product now for 9 months, and I remember when I was just on it for 21 days.
Been on the product for 9 months, guys.
The pain that I was feeling every time I took a step in my knees, I go, wait a minute, where's the pain in my knee? Yeah, it wasn't like that it totally disappeared all of a sudden, but I started looking for, like, where is that pain? And I didn't start hitting my knees to try to find the pain. But, you just start, you're kind of dumbfounded. I noticed, and then tonight listening to everybody, I have to sit down and write out what's been happening to me, because over these months, some things have happened to me, and they're wonderful. But I have to write them out, because I started thinking about
Oh, can I say something on that? You're making a really good point. I used to tell people, if they're new to the product, write down all the things that are bothering your body. Like, let's say my stomach bothers me. If you rate it on 1 to 10, and 10 being the worst possible, what would you rate it? Oh, a 4, 4.5, 5. Go through that and rate it, because in a few months, you're going to gradually, sometimes rapidly, but sometimes gradually feel better and better. And then you're going to start taking it for granted. I did a sabbatical. For 2 months, I didn't take the product. After, 8 years of taking it, 9 years, didn't take it. And boy, things started imploding on me. I really thought that everything else I did was a major factor. But it looked like more mito was the key. So you reminded me, I was going to say that earlier. That was what I forgot, if you're new to this, write it down and try to get a good handle of where you're at, what the different things bother. Because you may not, if it goes away gradually, it's like turning up the pot on a frog, slowly boil it to death. The frog doesn't even notice that it's being boiled to death. Well, we don't just the opposite. We don't realize we're getting better and better. We're starting to take it for granted. We start thinking that's just how we feel. Right. So you brought up a real good point there, and I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you keep a journal, guys.
Thank you, Dr. Dan. And I stopped taking the product because I had a hernia surgery. And, I couldn't wait to get back on it. I listened to the doctor, and so okay, I follow what the doctor says. I just follow what the doctor says. And then at a certain point, I started taking it. And I'm very glad I did. And so now as I walk, I get out and walk, I'm walking every other day, maybe a little bit. And my knees, I started noticing, like my knees aren't completely, when I get up in the morning, I'm not pain-free. I might have a little stiffness. I get out, I start moving. I start walking. It's like, where is the pain? I mean, it's like it's improved from the 21 days. I've been on it for 9 months, or not quite 9, because there was about a month I didn't take it. But all these things are happening to me, and I talked with you, Dr. Dan. They ran a heart monitor on me while I was, having the hernia surgery, and I found out that I had. I put the heart monitor on afterwards because they said I had AFib. Well, it's like, and then my doctor never talked to me, just said, take this stuff. Well, I started looking at the side effects of it. It's like, wait a minute, I have, does he forget that I have a colon issue and I've bled before? And so the product, I checked the product out, and the product has a certain blood thinner capability. And I have a naturopath friend who's very good, and he's recommended a product that he makes, plus nattokinase, is it called? And,
I take nattokinase. I take 12,000.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to side effects. Read it on your.
Okay, thank you for saying that.
Read it on your stuff, because some of those you really need to pay attention to side effects. I've had that to happen. I've also, like he was just saying about the doctor put him on something
my headphones.
that he shouldn't be on. I've had that to happen too, and another doctor called it. It was like, your doctor put this on this, and your doctor know that you have the blood clots and all that. You can't take this. Wow. Something I didn't know about. And I had to immediately be taken off of it.
You still have what I gave you for your birthday? And he said, yeah. I said, okay. I didn't say a word. I have some people you have to be like that with. I know a lot of people who, I just turned 78, and I have a lot of friends who are very reserved, or, like, well, I don't know about this. So I just have to, share something and then step away and keep enjoying it myself. Because if I don't keep enjoying it, what good is it? I've got to enjoy it. It's like,
that's right.
It's like you just say what you can. You just tell them what you can. But I run into the same problem. I have people that listen to my radio show and listen to me for years explain. They followed what I said. My older brother, I guess, never listened to my radio show. And he always said, I got to do what the doctor tells me. I can't do what you say. Okay. And I tell him what's going to happen.
It's your body.
And I'd be right. But
I had listened to what those doctors kept telling me. They kept taking all that medication. I may not be here today.
No, the one that blocked
I had to do my own research, guys. I prayed to God. And this is what he sent me. And I learned about building my mitochondria. I no longer take any of those medications. I don't go to the cardiologist no more.
About a year later,
oncologist, none of the doctors. Neurologist, none of the doctors. Okay? Doctors don't know everything.
Certain people will listen, and they do. If that's their area of expertise, they sort of resent you, maybe you coming to them with something. So, and some will be very open
Some
to it.
people are like
I
that.
mean,
Some
some of
people
my
want it to be
doctors
their
say,
idea.
Yeah.
It's not their idea.
Well,
They're not going to
I love the
disrespect,
fact-
which is a
a
shame.
naturopath who won't look at
Mhm.
natural products. I probably want to look
I
at
know.
a different naturopath at that
Exactly.
point.
Yeah, if
Because
you-
the words and the pictures don't go
Yes.
together. But I'll tell you a story along those
Mhm.
lines, Dr. Dan. Look, you're never
Mhm.
an expert with people who know you well. I've got a
Mhm.
little sister, and I told her flat out, I said, look, Diane, this is so important. I'm going to have a stranger tell you about it so you'll listen to him. And,
Sometimes you have to do it
it's
like
just,
that.
you got to do that.
Because people won't
sometimes.
listen to you.
Right. People are people,
Mhm.
and you just feel bad if they don't do it. That's why
Mhm.
the only push I ever give is you don't know until you try. I don't care if
That's
you
right.
stick with it. I'm not trying to force you, but doggone it, to have a potential miracle and not use it doesn't look good for you, does
Right.
it? And it just walk away, nice but hard, and
Mhm.
and Dan, you're doing great with them.
Guys,
with
let me
your
just tell you, if you tell somebody that their mitochondria is what's keeping them alive, which it is, okay? Mitochondria is a powerhouse of your cells. Everything in your body takes mitochondria. Your heart won't beat if you don't have any mitochondria. You can't breathe if you don't have any mitochondria. So Dr. Dan and them are sharing, it's sad that you tell people that you're giving them the knowledge, right? And they just won't listen. But you can't, like they say, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. You can't make people, listen to anything. You can't make people do things. If they choose not to, and then, they lose all their mitochondria and they die, that's on them because you shared the information. If they don't act on it, hey, and so I had to learn that, I was one of those that, want to help everybody, right? Come from a family of teachers and preachers, right? And we were always helping people, right? So I love helping people, but I have learned that not everybody's going to listen. And so instead of me being stressed out because, Sally has cancer or, is diabetic, getting shots in the eyes and all, you hear all these different ailments going on, right? And if they choose not to listen, that's on them. You just share the information. You let them know, building your mitochondria, it's the powerhouse of your cells. Nothing in your body will work without mitochondria. And if they don't act on it, you can't make a person. It's just simple as that. So
That's the hardest. I mean, if Jesus couldn't convince his brothers, I don't think we should feel bad about not being able to convince people close to us. Either they do it or they don't.
Right.
And just give them the opportunity and let them figure it out on their own.
Right. Because people say that they won't help, and sometimes you see their reactions, you see their responses. If they don't use it, they don't want the help.
Yes.
When you're
Dan,
telling them
that's
this
the
is something that
That's well said.
is life longevity.
All right, everyone, thank you for being here on this Monday. It was a powerful call. I appreciate all of you so much. We are in this together. You're the best part of what we do. We change things here based on what you're telling us you need. Now, look, tomorrow night, Tuesday night, we're going to do a Zoom call. I'm going to do a deep dive into the back office. It's going to be hosted by Maria Woodson. On Wednesday, our power couple from California, Al and Ronnie, do a Zoom call. I'm going to be on that one, too. Again, a deep dive into the back office. The more you know about what we've given you,
And
the
then
more
on Thursday, Alexander
you're
does
going to
a
be
Zoom.
productive for yourself, for your family, and the easier it's all going to be. So take advantage of these things. And Thursday night, of course, is the Alexander Zoom call. Listen, we're here for you. Dr. Dan, thank you so much for giving us your...
Okay, guys, was that not awesome? And I know I don't hear it a short period of time, but we had revival at church, so I had to go give God His time. So when I saw that they were still on, I was like, okay, let me hurry home so I can hop on and so I can share some of the information. But I will go back another day this week and do the whole episode so y'all can hear all the information. But those of y'all that are just joining, we're talking about mitochondria. Mitochondria is a powerhouse of your cells, and when you build your mitochondria, your body can fix itself from anything, right? Nothing in your body works without mitochondria. Okay, those of y'all, if you get a free website, because you have to be referred, being referred, Stephanie Alford is personally referring you. But if somebody else referred you, you want to get back with the person that referred you, you'll have to go to the website, create your free customer website, or if you need assistance, I can assist you. You can call customer service, they can assist you, but you have to know who referred you, right? My name's Stephanie Alford. So you can go to www.moremito.com/S Alford. That's moremito.com/SALFORD. Then you'll click join. Then you'll click referring customer. You'll put in, you'll choose a username. Like S Alford is my username, so it's going to be part of your website. So you don't want to pick anything that's too long. So put your pick a username. Put your email address. Choose a password. Put your name, your first name, your last name, your address, your phone number. You have to put what country you're in, because we have people all over. We have no territories. You have to pick that you're not a robot. Check you read the policies and procedures, and then register, and your website's up just like that, guys. It's very simple. There's videos on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie. If you go under, make sure you subscribe. But if you go up under playlist, you go up under trainings, there's videos there to show you how to create your free customer website, how to order. There's a lot of information there, how to take the product, you name it. There's a lot of information. You want to know about conditions, there's different testimonials on there that's listed under the conditions, different conditions on the playlist, etc., guys. But we hope that you have enjoyed this, and again, I will go back and get the replay and actually do the whole call from tonight. But so it's going to be a little short, like it was short tonight. On Tuesday, I normally go live during the Zoom, but again, we have revival, so I don't know what time we're going to get out. Wednesday, same thing. Now Thursday, it'll be back to normal. But I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm a little out of my norm now, because I got to get God his time. But again, y'all make sure that y'all go and create your free customer website and get on the products. You want to order the Renew Brain and Body Bundle, which has the Renew Brain and Body capsules, the Restore Oil, and the Rejuvenate Gel. So if y'all have questions, or you want me to send you the link, you can text me, or you can send me a message on WhatsApp. You're going to send your name along with link, and we'll make sure you get that link. You're going to the phone number for texting me and for WhatsApp is the same number. It's area code 817-320-2571. Again, area code 817-320-2571. Make sure you send your name, because I need to know who we're sending information to, and then put link, and I know exactly that you want the Moremito link so you can create your free customer website. So I hope that everyone has learned something, and we look forward to hearing your guys' testimony, and everyone have a blessed one.